G'day everyone. Today we're going to take off this door. I'm going to show you how to do that. You need a special tool for that. Just grab that and I'll show you. So you need one of these. So this goes down through the pin screws. This somehow goes like that. And then you hit it from the bottom, pulls the pin out, and that releases the door. But first, being a Calais, we need to get all the wiring out of the door. And there's a whole heap of that. So let's have a look at that quickly. And the mirrors on this thing have never worked since I've had it. So I think I know why. If you come and look at the wiring in here, and look at all that shoddiness. There's wires stripped, broken, who knows what's going on there. So I've got to get all those wires out of there before I take the pins out to get the door off. So I've unplugged central locking, windows and mirror. Now I'm just trying to feed it through and I can't get my hand in there, so we'll see how we go. I'll get back to you soon when I make some progress. Okay, so these were a pain in the ass to get out through the door because there's so many wires that have to go in that. There's a hole in there. That little hole there, all those wires go through. So, I think it was that one I pulled through first. And after you get one out, it makes enough room and all the others come out pretty easy. But I did happen to break the dark green wire there. What that's for, I don't know, but we can fix him up when we're putting it all back together. So step one done. Next, now if you take the front guard off, you can get to your pins here. This bottom pin here is already half out, so I'm going to soak them in some WD-40 to make them a bit easier to come out because they look a bit rusty. And then we'll start banging them out. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to put this pin through here and then we're going to belt it out. So the way this works is this way. I'm going to go through the bottom so it comes down. It's easier to hit down than up, so put it through the pin. We want to get the nut started from there. Just like so. And you want that nut bit to come down into the hole. Then we get our removal tool, which just goes on like that. And you're just going to start hitting it with a hammer until it comes out. Just like that, that one's out. So we take off the screw, and that's our pin. That's how it's done. So we get onto the bottom one that has, if we look here, this one has a lot less access than the top one. So I think I'm gonna have to go from the inside of the door and go up because we're already sticking out on there. So if you look there, we got no room to put that in, so we're going to have to go through that way. Let me set that up and go from there. Here's a hot tip for you. Don't take the pin all the way out because when you open the door, it just sags. So I've just tapped that in a little bit so it's in, so when I open the door, it'll hold. Good tip for you. change of plan. I didn't put that top pin in quite far enough, so we're going to try it from the outside, but that pin looks pretty rusty in there. We'll see how we go. Hopefully not too much dramas. Well, would you look at that? No dramas at all. I'll be a blue-nosed nanny goat. So what we want to do now is we're going to take that other pin back out. There's that bottom one. Bit of rust. We'll probably replace that with all new pins. I'm going to tap-a-roo this one out. Alright, so this is the pin strap that we want to tap out, and then we can take that final pin out and then we're done. That's him out. Now we'll close the door. Okay, door is closed. Let's get this pin out and then we can just lift the door off. Job done. Let's take the door off. Now, I've got a sore back, so this might not be pretty, but we'll see how we go. And just like that, the door is off. How'd you all see my new banner I got up there? How cool does that look? Okay. And that's how you remove a door off one of these early Commodores. Just like that. Now we'll get to work on that and we'll go from there. All right, thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao.